Good morning, Raja.
Good morning, darling. Hold on, let me make sure this is up. This is up right. It's like I have a little what's that called? A ring light.
Oh,
Hold
yes.
on. And it just needs to. Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's tilting. Fuck this stupid ass bitch.
Hi, Raja. How are you? Thank you for joining me today.
Oh, absolutely. Are we filming now?
Yes, we've already started ages ago.
Oh, it already started.
Yeah,
Okay.
straight from the
Am I
top.
allowed to smoke, or they're like?
Oh, you're allowed to smoke. I don't care. It's so 70s glamour. I love it. What's it like being 9 years after your big win and 153 queens later and still be as popular as ever?
Is that how many queens there are? 153?
I Googled it today.
Fucking Christ, that's a
crazy,
lot of
isn't
people.
it? It's a lot of people.
I have very mixed emotions about it because I'm glad that I'm still working, and I'm glad that people still find me interesting, and I'm glad that I've been able to kind of to keep it to stay relevant, if you will. I hate using that word. I hate using the word relevant because to me everyone is relevant. But I'm still in everyone's vision, and so that part is wonderful. Although the person that has done drag now for almost 30 years, I'm a little bit like, sometimes I want to do something else, but that's also a result of me just being a Gemini. I'm never really quite satisfied with anything completely. You too?
Yeah, I'm a Gemini too.
So then you fucking know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's
totally.
like, I go through moods and shifts, and I just kind of remember, almost 30 years ago when I first started doing drag, that it was, I did it because it was provocative, and it was naughty, and I did it because I was young and beautiful and leggy, and I wanted to lure straight men. And
in saying that, where did you grow up?
I grew up here in Southern California.
Yeah.
In an area that would be considered a little bit more of the hood, if you will. It was a pretty dangerous area in the 90s when I first came out of the closet. And through the 80s when I was growing up there, it was a rough neighborhood. There was definitely gang violence.
And was it tough for you growing up there at that time?
Yes.
Yeah, because we're similar age. Like, I'm 2 years older than you.
Ah, so you understand, yes.
Yeah.
It was very difficult. It was a different time, so but I was surrounded by a group of friends that were also quite rebellious, also in their own way, and we were total weirdos and geeks and nerds. A lot of people who played in the band in my high school, but it was tough, and that was what was fun for me. It was because it was very difficult. And now I feel like drag is it's become very add to cart.
When I first went out, I looked like a bastard. No one comes out looking like a bastard anymore. They all look flawless before they walk out. And I sort of think that is character building, going out and thinking you look fabulous, but you don't really.
I agree. Yeah. 1,000%. Yes, I actually just had a conversation with Manila about this because we were saying that I missed that part of drag that's a little bit garbagey, It's just, and I miss that. I miss putting things together or creating looks out of nothing because things were not available, and now you can get a fully crystallized, skin tight bodysuit, and it all comes from China and it's all prefab and made and. It's what I call it add to cart.
I would say the first 6 years of Drag Race, everyone they were all individuals. Everyone came with their point of view of drag. If you liked it or you didn't, everyone had a distinctive point of view. But then, about after season 6, they all became carbon copies of the people that came before them. Not everyone, not in saying that, but it felt more added to the cart. Would you agree with that?
Yes, exactly. I miss it too. I mean, a lot of people ask me too. They're like, "Have you watched your season since it's been 9 years? When was the last time you watched it?" And I actually haven't watched it in a long time because part of it, I still kind of cringe a little bit at it because there's cultural appropriation involved in there. Yeah. We were still using words like tranny and things that 9 years later are completely unacceptable. And I also miss that I miss my body. I miss that live frame. And now I'm 46, and it's sort of doughy and dumpy in areas. And
And what about you being on The Simpsons?
Oh,
Isn't that just crazy?
Has that been a year already? 2 years?
I don't know. That is crazy.
I have no sense of time anymore. Like, it's just like everything is just moving so quickly. But The Simpsons was really, like, I remember getting the call for it, and I couldn't believe it. You know, I had just done a panel at DragCon that involved some of the cast members, and they specifically asked me to be the person to be the MC or the mediator or whatever you call it, the person who holds the microphone and talks to the guests. And so I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. And so a few weeks later, they asked me to do it, and I was working in Provincetown where I've been doing my my one-woman show, and they're like, well, we want you to come do, this episode with RuPaul. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I grew up watching The Simpsons, I mean, The Simpsons was definitely part of my childhood. And so they found a place for me to go record my portion of it in Boston, which is an hour outside of Provincetown. And so I went into Boston. It took maybe about an hour for me to read my lines. I left the building. I said thank you to the people who were, the two sound engineers that were there. I said, thank you so much. It was really fun. They're like, you did great. And I walked out of the building. I sat on a small brick fence, and I sat there, and I absorbed it, and I immediely burst into tears. Yeah, wow. And then rain started to fall down on me.
And your show, I've seen just a tiny little bit of your one-woman show online. You've got a fantastic singing voice.
It's not bad. I would never consider myself to be a singer. I'm no Courtney Act by any means, and but I think what I need, it was like with drag, it was a marriage. It was like I was fucking the same loose hole for years and years and years and years, and it was never going to tighten up, no matter how much I shaved it or soaped it or whatever. It was just going to be the same fucking hole, and I needed that hole to be different. And to me, it's challenging. It's suddenly bringing a whole new excitement in drag for me.
What do you think of the new season of Drag Race? Are you loving it?
I am actually. This is a pretty good season. I think it's a good balance of characters. I'm enjoying this cast. I find them to be less annoying than the last few.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes, totally. About Aiden, how do you think it would have been for Aiden being in that environment, trying to be creative with everyone saying you don't deserve? I reckon that must have been tough.
I think it would have been tough for her, but I don't feel sorry for any of them. I don't give a fuck if it's tough for you. You are one of 12 people, 13 people, however many, that were brought onto a show that has now been in existence for 12 fucking years. Every single part of us is a little bit of a troll.
I've thought about trolling people too, but I always think before I type.
I do, but that's also because we're wiser and we're older, and we're from a generation that didn't have any of this bullshit. So,
I'm going to
but with that said, I whoever's watching this in Australia, or whoever's watching this, I just want to say thank you to all of my fans, to anybody who appreciates anything that I do, for anybody that supports drag altogether, especially local drag, which to me is so important, because everybody was once a local drag queen. Go support your fucking local drag before you God all of your fucking Drag Race queens. There are thousands, millions of queens around the world who deserve the attention and love as well. So support local drag.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic interview that was. We will be putting up the full interview. It was a whole half an hour of talking to Raja, but that will be going up sometime in June on the Live from Stonewall page.
I love the questions you asked. Also, I love the whole Simpsons thing. How cool was that?
I know, and I just loved that story of her sitting in the rain and it pouring down. I just thought that was just a beautiful, touching moment.
Great
I just
interview.
loved it.
And do you know what? You're actually channeling a bit of Marge Simpson yourself tonight.
I am actually, aren't I?
Look at that.